What's going on, everyone? It's Marsellis back with another video. Today, we're going to talk about crypto.com coin, CRO coin, whatever you want to call it. We're going to talk about crypto.com. So definitely stick around to the end of the video. There's a lot of info to hear on this. Definitely hit the like button and subscribe. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. And also leave a comment in the comment section. Big shout out to Cliff Power for recommending this. So big shout out to you. And anyways, we're gonna get straight to this and let's start. So first things first, I kind of want to look at the technical analysis. Before we look at all the fundamentals, let's just look at where we're going technically with crypto.com coin. So first of all, you can see over here we are up 3.7%. It'll probably refresh here in a second. But yeah, 3.7% in the last 24 hours. And right now we're at 0.0594 here with crypto.com coin. So something important that you have to look at is what happened with Bitcoin earlier this week. So earlier this week, we all know, Bitcoin started to increase. The price started to increase, went from like 16K up to 16.8K. So that's a pretty good increase. Now, what we really want to look at for Bitcoin, for crypto.com coin, is the resistance that we just now got rejected at. So if you actually look here, Bitcoin also got rejected at its resistance, but crypto.com coin's resistance actually got rejected up here right before it hit 6 cents. It got rejected. So it got rejected at that 6 cents area. And that's important because that's a really high resistance for us. Right now we're at 0.0594. So we're actually almost past it. If you look down here, we're actually oversold on this. So actually we should have some buying pressure bringing us back up here. So we should be able to pass this 6 cents area easily and then eventually get back up here to like 0.0607. But honestly, the technicals don't matter because really what we're following is Bitcoin. Everything's following Bitcoin. And Bitcoin is on like a schedule, right? The Bitcoin halving. We're waiting for that. And then once that comes into play, we're gonna be having some bullish markets pretty much. Like all the markets are gonna become bullish. But anyways, that should be happening. I'm thinking going into next year from the end of this year, like December going into January, and then next year is going to be great for us. That's what I believe personally. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. You can believe what you want. I just believe that we'll probably be doing some sideways movement until like maybe the middle of the year and have some random pumps. Maybe we have a random pump now, but I don't think the actual bull market's going to start until the end of 2023 going into 2024. That's just me personally. But anyways, what we're seeing over here is a little bit of an overbought area that we had, and we're doing that pullback from that overbought area. So it's showing that this is a little bit overbought, but we're pulling back here now. So now that we're seeing the pullback here on crypto.com coin, it's looking like it's leveling out and like we're about to have another buying wave coming in. That's just what it's looking like. But we're just gonna have to wait. Obviously, we have some more resistance up here at 7 cents. So we're just gonna have to wait for that. But like I said, the technicals do not matter whatsoever because of Bitcoin. Everything's following Bitcoin. So we're just going to have to keep following it like that. But anyways, let's go ahead and move on from here. So let's just go ahead and look at some of the basics for crypto.com coin. For one, you can see down here our transactions, block height, all that good stuff, block reward distributed, 837 CRO. You can see all that good stuff. 1.498 million inside of market cap here, or billion. So that's a pretty good market cap, and the volume is at 14 million. And remember, this isn't like the total. Like if you want to actually go ahead and look over here, it's somewhere around, maybe it's a little bit more, maybe it's a little bit less, but obviously it's always going to be off a little bit, but that's not the total. I think we're probably more hitting more close towards 1.5 million. But anyways, it's pretty much touching 1.5 million. But this is a $14 million for 24-hour trading volume here. So that's pretty good. 1.498 billion. That's pretty good as well. But I really foresee crypto.com coin being up there with Binance. I'm not even kidding. I'm really foreseeing this. Like imagine this at 100 billion market cap. Like just think about that. 100 billion market cap. So I just want to kind of do some math here because it's very simple. Like when you think about it, like 100 billion market cap, right? Like I know people are probably like, that's insane, that's outrageous, blah 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 blah. What if you took and divided that by our current market cap at 1,498,471,542, just to show you like what you could do? That's a 66x from where we are at now. So if you have $1,000, oh, obviously you're gonna have $66,000 then after that. So that's a 100x from 1.498 billion in market cap all the way up to 100 billion, right? That's a 66x. Now, let's kind of look at it from a different perspective. Let's just say we get to $1, right? So let's see where we would be at from here all the way up to $1. So first things first, we got all the way up to 96 cents at our all-time high. Now, typically every single bull market, we typically end up passing our all-time highs. So if our bull market is going to be coming up next year, then we should be passing our all-time highs. So we should be above $1 at that point. So we know a 66x is $100 billion market cap. Let's see what we would actually be at if we were to just go up to $1. Let's see how much of a multiplication, how much of an x that would be. So let's just go ahead and say you have $1,000, right? And let's say you put your $1,000 in at 0.059196. That's where we're at now. That would give you 16.8K CRO coins, Crypto.com coins, CRO. So, or CRONOS, because they call it CRONOS now. But anyways, let's say you take your 16.8K CRONOS and multiply it by $1. Well, that's only $16,000, right? It's only going to be $16,000. So obviously, that's not 16x pretty much. So now, what we want to try to figure out is at 100 billion market cap, where would we necessarily be, right? So at $1 of a market cap, you can kind of see it down here. Our circulating supply is 25.2 billion. Our total supply is 30.2 billion. So our fully diluted market cap at $1 for CRONOS would be $30.2 billion at $1. So that's cool. But now let's kind of look at it for the $100 billion market cap. That's what I want to shoot for. I mean, $1 is cool. I definitely believe we can make that. But do you all believe we can make it to $100 billion market cap? So if you want to find out the multiplication for this, or not multiplication, but the math problem for this, first we'll just go ahead and take our $100 billion, right? And then we can go ahead and do some math here. So let's go ahead and take our total supply, right? And we're doing the fully diluted market cap here. So we're not even looking at the other one, just looking at the fully diluted. So let's go ahead and do some division here and go ahead and do some division. That'll be at $3.30. So $100 billion market cap will be $3.30. So remember how much CRO we actually just now had. So let's, I kind of forgot. It was 16.8K, but I want the exact price. I want the exact price for this. So anyways, let's take our $1,000 and then redivide it by 0.059203. Yep, 16.8K. And then multiply it by $3.30. That would give you, boom, $55,000. So that's pretty good. I mean, come on, like that's pretty good at $3.30. And it would be a lot different if I didn't do it by the fully diluted market cap. If I didn't do this problem with the fully diluted market cap and I just used the circulating supply, then it would be that full $66,000. So that's probably what I should have did. Instead of looking at the total supply, just look at the circulating supply. But still, this is pretty much accurate, and this is what I'm shooting for here. I believe Crypto.com coin could hit $3, but this is the long term, right? Maybe it doesn't hit $3 next year. Maybe it hits $3 the year after that, 2025, or maybe it does it in 2026. But what I do not what I do know, but what I do believe can happen is $1 by next year, and that's potentially our next bull run is going to be next year. So $1, I believe we could hit that by next year. So that's really what I'm pushing for. Like I said, $1,000 today could get you $16,000 inside of a year. So that's how I'm looking at it. And if you do this on a macro scale, $10,000 can get you $160,000, I believe. So let's just do the math for $10,000. So we can go ahead and take that $10,000 divided by 0.059203, and that will give you, $160,000. And see, personally, this is my goal. My goal is to put $10,000 into CRONOS and to have it go up to 168K. My goal is also to put another $10,000 into Baby Doge because I'm also very big on Baby Doge. I used to have $10,000 in Baby Doge, believe it or not, but I'm traveling out here inside of Brazil and I needed some money, so I had to get rid of a little bit of my cryptos. But I'm trying to get back up there to that $10,000 point with Baby Doge. $10,000 here on CRONOS, and then I'm gonna start trickling it down into other cryptos, maybe 1,000 or so inside of Binance. because Baby Doge is a part of Binance, so I might as well put them in Binance. I already have some Ethereum. I'm gonna buy some more Ethereum. I already have I don't have any Bitcoin actually, which I probably should have Bitcoin, so I'm definitely gonna hit more Bitcoin. But anyways, this is just me saying there's a lot of potential here inside of CRONOS. So let's go over some of the factors that shows the potential here for CRONOS. So first of all, Crypto.com releases data to assure clients it holds one-to-one reserves. This is huge because we know what happened to FTX, and that's why they're coming out like, look, this is not happening to us. That's what they said. Like they said, we're not going down like this. This is what we're doing. So they said that they have one-to-one reserves. So let's read this. So they say the proof of reserves study was conducted by independent firm Mazars. Okay, so the actual firm studied it for them. So I guess they hired the Mazars to kind of do like a, how they go to Certic and they do their audit. I guess they had them audit them. So that's what it's looking at here. But anyways, digital asset exchange Crypto.com today released a proof of reserve. So they released it themselves. So yeah, it's kind of like an audit for them. And they said the study in support of its ability to cover clients' balances. This is huge for a centralized exchange. They have to have the reserves to cover their clients' balances. FTX didn't have it. They went down. You've seen what happened to Voyager. You've seen what happened to Three Arrows Capital. You've seen what happened to all of these different platforms. And it's just sad that it keeps happening. But Three Arrows Capital is like a loaning thing. But anyways, over here in a Friday statement, the Singapore-based platform said it used international audit, tax, and advisory firm Mazars to demonstrate using advanced cryptographic procedures, the availability and backing of its customers' balances. So Mazars released the study for Crypto.com on Friday. Earlier this week, Mazars also said that Binance, the world's biggest exchange, held enough Bitcoin needed to cover customer deposits. That's why I also mentioned that I'm going to be getting some more Binance coin as well, BNB. I think BNB is at a steal price right now. It's at a pretty good price. But like I said, none of this is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor at all. But if you want to look at this here. So let's go ahead and open this up. This is Crypto.com's reserves that they're showing you. So Crypto.com releases proof of reserves audited results. So Mazars Group compared the assets held in on-chain addresses proven to be controlled by Crypto.com with customer balances through an auditor overseeing live query of a production database as of December 7th. So you can see here, they have literally above all of the ratios. So they have more than what they need to cover. They have just a little bit more than they need to cover. They should probably get a little bit more, but they're good right now. So right now it says the Bitcoin in scope asset, the reserve ratio is at 102%. The Ethereum asset is at 101%. USDC at 102%, USDT at 106%, XRP 101, Doge 101, Sheep 102, Link 101, Mana 102%. And remember, on Crypto.com, you can stake all these. They have their staking option. So when you're putting it in there, they're now taking this money. They're going to loan it out to other people. They're going to make some money off that. They're going to get some interest on it. And in return, they're giving you interest. And they're like, look, we have our reserves as well. So let's say we go under for some reason. Let's say something bad happens. The crypto market crashes, blah, blah, blah. They have the reserve cryptos there. So you'll get your money back. Obviously, since the price is going down, you're going to get slightly less in money, but not slightly less in coins. You're going to get the same amount of coins back, but it may be worth a little bit less because, if the price crashes of Bitcoin and now they have to give back everybody's money, well, they're going to be able to do that. Yes, they're going to be losing money and you're going to be losing money, but you're not going to be losing your coins. You're still going to have that same amount of coins because they have the reserve currencies there for you. So this kind of makes them safe as long as they keep the ratios straight. Maybe they should go a little bit more above them just to be over good. Like, that's not even a word, just to be overprotective of their assets and the customers' assets. Maybe they should raise it up all to where the USDT one is at 105 to 106%. That would make people feel a little bit more at ease. But this is good. This is really good news. So I'm going to keep reading this. Now, down here it says, it is now easy for our existing users to verify that Crypto.com has a one-for-one reserve of all customer crypto assets. So this is pretty good. This is really good, actually. And then it said it added the move was to set the highest standard for transparency and accountability. This is what makes Crypto.com one of the leading exchanges out there, one of the leading centralized and decentralized exchanges. So I really like Crypto.com Personally, I have a crypto.com card. I was about to show you, but it's actually over there inside of my bag over there. But still, I use crypto.com card. I have it, and I definitely want to load it up. I don't have it loaded right now, but I definitely want to load some more of it up. Like I said, I'm traveling inside of Brazil. I'm spending all my money. I got to make some of that money back. But big shout out to all the people out there. Big shout out to Cliff Power for donating to the channel and for recommending me to go over crypto.com. There's a lot of good stuff about crypto.com. So definitely very pleased to be going over this as well. But let's go over some more things. So the world's fastest growing app. Here is the crypto.com app for the people that don't know. If you've been living under a rock, here is the app, right? But anyways, this is pretty cool. You can get your card here, 5% back on all spending purchases. And that's if you get a certain card, of course. And in order to get that, you have to stake a certain amount of CRO. But anyways, CRO stake rewards, you just received 14 CRO as your 6% CRO staking rewards. You'll get those messages on your phone if you actually stake. So this is pretty cool. And like I said, well, I didn't say this yet, but the percentages, maybe they're not the highest percentages, but you know that they have your assets on a 1-to-1 ratio. So they have the reserve currencies ready if they need to give it back. So it's all good over there. So it's definitely pretty cool. And you can even calculate your rewards. So you can be a standard member or you could be a private member. Obviously, it costs a lot more to become a private member because you're going to have to get a different type of card for that. So you're going to have to stake a lot more. So anyways, you can see up here, Bitcoin up to 3%, Ethereum 4%, USDC 4.5%. So it's all good there. And then you can see for different amounts. So let's say you stake $5,000 worth of USDC. So if you stake $5,000 worth of USDC, that's 4.5% PA, right? The CRO stake right here, and from $4,000 to $40,000, you can do a term. Let's say you want to do a term of 3 months. You're staking $5,000. Well, you will earn $260 per year off of your $5,000. So optimized rewards PA 5.20%, rewards paid weekly. Yes, it'll look at right here. It says the rewards that you get weekly, so you're not gonna have to wait every year. So yeah, it's looking like over here you get your rewards paid weekly is $5, or you're gonna get your per year paid as $260. So it just depends. You want to do a 3-month term, a 1-month term, or a flexible term. It depends on what you want to do. Let's kind of put it on a macro scale. Like let's just say you want to do let's just say you're rich, right? You're a rich person. You have $100,000 to spare. Well, now you're gonna get $1,700,000 or $1,700 a year, which is pretty good. That's $33 a week. Obviously, that's a lot more than a lot of dividends for stocks. Also, if you want to be a private member, you're gonna get a little bit more. So everything's gonna vary on what you do. Obviously, not everyone has $1 million to just throw in there. But if you had $1 million, then you could be getting back $10,000 a year. Now, you can't necessarily live off that in too many places. Maybe you got $10 million, right? You got $10 million. Okay, you can't put 10 million inside this. But you get the drift. You can put a good amount of money in there, and then boom, you're making big money. You got $9 million. Let's just put the max for there. But anyways, like you get the drift. So this is pretty significant. I want to continue to show you some more stuff about crypto.com though. As you can see here, you have the comparative rewards down here, all these different cryptos for your rewards. The best one, to be completely honest, would probably be CRO. Even though Pax or Polygon is giving you 7%, Polkadot is giving you 12.5%. The best one would probably be CRO because it's on their platform. So it'd probably be the best to do. Now, I already kind of talked about how much $100 or $1,000 would get you. I was going to go over this, but let's just go over to the price prediction that they made. So CoinGate said that this is their price prediction. So they said with a market cap of 1.4 billion, CRO is at this price, blah, 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 blah. So they said they forecast that CRO will be worth 7 cents by February of 2023, which is next month. So they said by next month, we should be at 7 cents, which could quite possibly happen. You've seen my technical analysis that we did earlier. And they said, according to their price prediction, they think by 2024, it could be anywhere between 24 cents and 73 cents. They said between 31 cents and $1.63, or it could be anywhere from 40 cents to $3.63 by 2026. That's why I was saying, like, if you wait till 2026, yeah, it's 3 years, but if you could turn $1,000 to $168,000 $10,000 to $168,000 inside of 3 years, like why would you not want to do that? So it's definitely very significant. But there's a lot of opportunities here on Crypto.com coin. So the next thing I do want to look at. So over here they have this guy here. So Crypto.com elevates COO Eric Anziani to the president. Take it for what you want. I don't know too much about the guy, so I'm not gonna say too much. But shout out to him. He's now he's upgraded to the president. But anyways, Crypto.com has promoted its chief operating officer Eric Anziani to take on an expanded role as the new president of the Hong Kong-based cryptocurrency exchange platform. So shout out to him. Another Crypto.com ad banned by UK advertising regulators. So yeah, UK, they're really tight on crypto. So they're trying to ban crypto completely out there in the UK. So this doesn't surprise me at all. But anyways, Crypto.com does not let that stop them. They're still going hard. So anyways, I'm definitely bullish for the end of 2023. And I put Baby Doge right here because they're talking about which crypto are you talking about that's going to be bullish by 2023. Baby Doge. That's what I'm going to say. That's what I'm going to say. Anyways, we just now got this listing, and this is Literary. So I don't know much about Literary, so I'm not going to say much about it. But hey, they just now listed it. Hope they list Baby Doge soon. And yeah, I really hope they do list it. And then they just now listed Gary, or whatever you want to call that. I don't know much about Gary Token, but shout out to Gary Token. They need to list Baby Doge again. But anyways, yep, they said, yep, we're still early. So this is kind of funny. I do believe that we're still early in on crypto. Like, I believe we could have a $1 million Bitcoin in the future. When in the future, I don't know. Definitely not 2023, definitely not 2024, but who knows? Maybe $1 million Bitcoin by 2030. Who knows? Maybe, like, you've seen how fast it went from 2017 to 2022. Like, that 5 years went by like that. Like, it was just 2017 like the other day to me, and now it's already 2023. Like, it's just crazy. Like, I don't know, it's crazy. Like, almost 6 years just went by that fast. Because really, I've really been in crypto since 2017, but I wasn't too heavily in it. Like, I was in, out, in, out, in, out. I didn't hold Dogecoin when I had like $1,000 in it. I just kept getting in and out trying to day trade Dogecoin. And then out of nowhere, like, I would have been a millionaire if I would have stayed, but it's whatever. I can't dwell on the past. It's aggravating looking back at it, but I'm not gonna mess up this time. But anyways, this is pretty cool. China is launching its first state-backed NFT marketplace. Central Bank of Turkey completes its first CBDC test. MicroStrategy buys more BTC. So I like how Crypto.com updates people on what's going on in the overall crypto space on their Twitter. So this is the Crypto.com research on Twitter. So that's pretty cool. Now, they have some other stuff here. 1inch's new upgrade support gas-free swap orders. Sushi Swap proposes new tokenomics and will sunset its lending product. And Devolve found a critical vulnerability in Uniswap's universal router smart contract. But anyways, this is pretty much all I got for you all today. I just wanted to go over all the good stuff that we got going on for Crypto.com, for CRONOS. So yeah, big shout out to Cliff Power for recommending this. And yeah, big shout out to you. Big shout out to the Baby Doge Army. Big shout out to all the people out there in Crypto.com, CRONOS, all that good stuff. But yeah, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this financial advice. Hit the like button and subscribe. Leave a comment in the comment section. And check out my other channel, Marsellis Travels. Link in the description. And as always, I'll be back with another video.